Hello. In this video, let us look at thermodynamic relations in a canonical ensemble. In a previous videos, we have seen what are different types of ensembles, and in a very previous video, we have calculated what is the probability that an ensemble can exist in a energy state EI, where the ensemble is a distribution of many energies. Ensemble consists of large number of systems with the energies E1, E2, E3, so on. But the total energy is going to be constant, capital E. Here there is a distribution of smaller systems with the energies E1, E2, E3. And what is the probability the system can exist in a energy state E1, E2, E3? So on we can calculate using a expression of probability. In a previous video we saw that probability expression, and in a previous video what we have seen that probability expression is as given in a equation 1, and 2 it's a summation of exponential of EI into beta, where B is a Lagrange's undetermined multiplier. For the sake of completion, in a previous video I gave a value of beta directly. It was 1 upon K into T, where K is a Boltzmann's constant. But as such, it is why that is beta is equal to 1 upon kt, one has to justify because simply we cannot give that value because canonical ensemble, it is applicable to lot many systems, different types of systems, and considering those systems as a canonical ensemble, we can calculate many thermodynamic relations. That's why one has to justify what is a expression, and how that T comes into a picture, that is in the expression of this Wi and Q, that has to be justified, and let us do it here. Previously we consider system at a temperature T. We don't have a systems always which are lying at a temperature T only. The temperature will vary, and we have to look at how the other parameters of a system change with respect to temperature. Those all things we are going to look in this thermodynamic relations of a canonical ensemble. We know the relation between probabilities and average parameters of a ensemble that we can calculate. And let us look at what is the average pressure, that is ensemble average pressure and ensemble average energy of a system, and that is expressed in terms of a probability. P bar, which is an ensemble average pressure, is equal to summation of Pi into Wi divided by summation of a Wi, and Pi, it is a probability it's a pressure of a microsystem in an ensemble with the energy EI, and summation of Wi is equal to 1, that is sum of all the probabilities is equal to 1, and that is known as a normalization condition. Similarly, we can express a average energy. Therefore, we can write average pressure P bar is equal to summation of Pi into Wi, and average energy E bar is equal to summation of EI into Wi. And from a thermodynamic relations, for a system at a constant temperature T and a volume, pressure P is equal to minus dou E by dou V. That is forming the equation 6. And hence Pi, that is pressure of a microsystem with the energy EI is equal to minus dou E by dou V. And substituting equation 5, 6a in a 1, and then substituting all those in a equation 3 and 4 for a average pressure and average energy, we have a equation 7 as given here. And since E bar is equal to summation of EI into WI, let me consider change in a average energy d E bar, that is equal to this expression 9. Just make a differentiation. And now apply a LAN to equation 1 and then substitute in the from that extract what is EI. Apply a LAN to 1 and from this expression take your EI, and then this is a expression for a EI, and substitute that EI in the above equation 9. So we get this expression, and here we make a little bit modification. In the earlier expression we had dE, that is in the equation 9 we have a dE. I'll divide and multiply with the dV, and this small modification is made here in a equation 10. This modification along with the substitution. Dou E by dou V is brought into equation 9 by making a small readjustment to dE in a 9. This is because EI can vary with the variation of a volume at a constant temperature and number of particles. That is, if in any system the number of particles are fixed and temperature of a system is fixed, then the energy can vary only with the volume. And since summation of Wi is equal to 1, that is a normalization condition, summation of a dWi is equal to 0. And now let us consider one term in the previous equation. That is in equation 10. Let us consider this equation here and write that equation in an expanded form. That is, put a I is equal to 1, 2, 3 and make a rearrangement. And when we make a rearrangement, we get that expression is equal to summation of ln Wi into dWi plus ln Q into summation of Wi. And this summation of Wi, it is vanishing term. It goes to 0 because summation of Wi is equal to 1. And we have a expression for that term of equation 10. And then substitute equation 12 and 6a in a equation 9 for a dE bar. That dE bar is equal to minus 1 upon beta into d of summation Wi into ln Wi minus summation of Pi into Wi into dV. And this last term, summation of Pi Wi, it is nothing but a average pressure. Therefore, dE is equal to this expression, that is minus 1 upon beta into d of summation Wi into ln Wi minus average pressure into dV, forming a equation 13. And from second law of thermodynamics, dE bar, that is change in average energy, is equal to T into ds minus P into dV, forming this equation. Let us indicate this equation as a 14. And now comparing equation 13 and 14, because they give a change in a average energy. Here we have got a change in the entropy. Change in the entropy is given by this expression. And now let us put this summation of Wi into ln Wi as a B. Therefore, ds is equal to 1 upon beta into T into dV. And this ds is a perfect differential. Therefore, in this expression, since ds is a perfect differential, right hand side also must be a perfect differential. That is right hand side of a equation 15 or 16. 16 is a integrated form of a equation 15. Since entropy is a perfect differential, RHS of this equation 16 also must be a perfect differential. In this, since this T and beta are a constants, because T is a constant temperature maintained and beta is a Lagrange's undetermined multiplier. This is a one constant which we considered. Therefore, here this B must be a perfect differential. In order to maintain, S is a perfect differential, therefore B is also a perfect differential. Therefore, this 1 upon beta into T must be a constant. It must be some constant, because ds is equal to 1 upon beta into T into dB we have. Therefore, this must be a constant. And let us denote that constant as a C. And if the two systems are in a thermal contact, then they have a same beta and T. Means we have a two systems, system 1 and system 2. Now these two systems are in thermal contact, therefore they attain a certain constant temperature T, and both the system together will form a one system. Therefore, there is a one Lagrange's undetermined multiplier. Since T is a constant, this T is a constant, B is also constant, C must be a universal constant. One can keep one system at some constant temperature which is in thermal contact with the thermal sink, that is always maintained at a certain constant temperature. And then if we go on joining other systems, say this is a one system attached to sink and it is maintained at a temperature T. Now I'll bring different systems and try to keep them in thermal contact. Then the temperature of this is at a temperature T, and since all these systems are in thermal contact with this system with a temperature T, these all will attain a temperature T, because this is associated with the sink, and whatever if at all the temperature of this system is changed, immediately it will collect or it will transfer energy to this sink and keep itself at a temperature T. And when we bring all the systems of an ensemble together with that earlier system, they are maintained at a temperature T. and now all those have a same beta and T. Therefore we can therefore all the systems have a same C. Once we determine what is a C for at least one system, then the same C becomes a value for all the systems. And complete thermodynamic properties of an ideal gas can be worked out based on the canonical ensemble. That is, if we have a system consisting of an ideal gas, considering that as a canonical ensemble, we can calculate all the thermodynamic properties, and the experimental results are compared with those theoretical calculations, and always they are comparable. Hence, there is a complete agreement between a theory and a experiment if the constant C is given a value of 1.3806 into 10 raised to minus 23 joules per Kelvin, and this constant is called as a Boltzmann's constant. It is indicated either as a small k or small k with a subscript capital B. But for a convenience, I'll write it as a k only, because we have to write a exponential of minus ei by kt. Therefore, this beta is equal to 1 upon k into T, where k is equal to 1.3806 into 10 raised to minus 23 joules per Kelvin, or it is 8.625 into 10 raised to minus 5 electron volts per Kelvin. Substituting all these values, that is a value of beta, in the expression of probability, we have the probability Wi is equal to 1 upon q into exponential of minus ei by kt, and q is equal to summation of exponential of minus ei by kt, and this is known as a partition function of a chemical ensemble or canonical partition function. And here exponential of minus ei by kt is called as a Boltzmann's factor. And now substituting these values in the expression of entropy, that is equation 16. S is equal to minus 1 upon beta into T into summation of Wi ln Wi is equal to minus k into this expression. Just go through this. And here I am substituting only for this Wi. For a ln Wi, I am substituting a equation using 1. And in the earlier Wi, it is kept as it is. And then use the properties of a ln, and this becomes the expression of E, where if we used an average energy expression from equation 4. Therefore, S is equal to K into ln Q plus average energy by T. From a thermodynamic relations, Helmholtz free energy A is equal to average energy minus T into S. Substituting a S value from above expression, we have a Helmholtz free energy. A is equal to minus K into T into ln Q. And from a Helmholtz free energy, we can calculate many thermodynamic quantities, and expressions are given here. Entropy S is equal to minus dou A by dou T at a constant volume. Substitute for A, and we can have an expression for a entropy S in terms of a Q. Q is a canonical partition function. and pressure is equal to minus dou A by dou V at a constant temperature, and average energy E is equal to A minus T into dou A by dou T at a constant volume. And these are expressions in terms of a canonical partition function. We have another term, specific heat, and that at a constant volume. Cv is equal to dou E by dou T at a constant volume. Once we know the partition function Q, we can calculate all the values of a thermodynamic system. And procedure to calculate a thermodynamic parameters are: first, compute a partition function Q by substituting an expression for a E, and then calculate different parameters or expressions of a different parameters using that partition function, where we utilize these expressions. And this is about the thermodynamic relations.